Chandler's Ford. 10 years ago, there were no passengers here. The station had been closed since the 60s. Now, 250,000 people a year use it.
The biggest reason is it's very convenient and it's cheaper than the bus.
I can catch the service and go door to door to where I want to get to, so it's great. I can walk from home.
There's even a coffee shop run by unpaid volunteers. It also has a second-hand book exchange.
£3.80 is the cost of a season ticket per day into Southampton from Chandler's Ford, and that's a lot cheaper than driving and parking in Southampton each day.
At Dean, Julie Nielsen works for free to keep the platforms clean. A lone passenger boards the train to Salisbury. But numbers have more than trebled in a decade, a growth rate 6 times faster than the region as a whole. Partly that's because there's now a train every hour. Partly it's because the cost of motoring has risen faster than the cost of travelling by train.
If I were going into Southampton, I'd use about £10 worth of petrol. Then I'd maybe pay up to about £6 a day parking. If I go in on a daily basis, you're talking about £5.50 daily return.
Commuting to London is growing steadily, of course, but the fastest growth on the railway is for non-commuting business travel by people who neither live nor work in London.
If you take a train from Chandler's Ford into Southampton, you're looking at about 70% cheaper than the comparable cost of motoring, with not significantly different journey times and no risk of traffic.
Suburban Chandler's Ford is 10 times busier than rural West Dean, which has an average of 4 passengers per train. But both are clear evidence of the growth of local trains that are a far cry from commuter services to London. Paul Clifton, BBC South Today, on the Southampton to Salisbury line.